In this video, I'm going to show you how to do reflection. But before we do reflection, we have to know what reflection is. In simpler term, reflection is flip or mirror. So whenever you hear the word reflection, you should be in your mind thinking, okay, the image is going to be flipped or be mirrored. But if you want to do reflection, you have to know one piece of information, and that is over what? And we're talking about reflection line. So whenever a question asks you to reflect, it's going to tell you over line L, over y-axis, over x-axis, whatsoever, right? And if you're telling someone to do reflection, you have to tell them where the reflection line is. In our mind, we can think of reflection line as the mirror. If we are standing in front of a mirror, we see an image inside. And think of it this way. If you are 5 steps away from the mirror, the image of you inside the mirror will also be 5 steps away from the mirror, right? And as you walk toward the mirror, the image inside the mirror also walks towards you, because the distance between you and mirror gets smaller, and inside the mirror, the image and the mirror also gets smaller, the distance. Think of that as we perform the reflection. In this example, I have a trapezoid A, B, C, D, and direction is reflect over y-axis. We know exactly where the reflection line is because the direction says over y-axis. And on this graph paper, the y-axis is the vertical line that goes up and down right here. That's the y-axis. Once you know where the reflection line is, performing reflection is very simple. I just told you that if you're looking at the mirror 5 steps away, then inside a mirror, the image is also 5 steps away, right? So we simply need to count how far each of these vertices are to the mirror, the reflection line. So let's try that. The point D is 1, 2, 3 units away from the reflection line. So if the original shape is 3 steps away from the reflection line, then inside a mirror, on the other side of the reflection line, should also be 3 steps, 1, 2, 3. And this is where you mark D prime, D prime. And I do the same thing for C. This one is 3 steps away from the reflection line. So we also go 1, 2, 3 steps into the reflection line and mark that as C prime. And I'm gonna do the same thing for B and A. B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away right here. And A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 away. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 away. And this was B prime, this is A prime. And after that, I simply need to connect the dots to complete the reflection with a trapezoid. A little crooked, but it's okay. So I have some kind of mirror shape, mirror image right here, right? This is the image. And the purple one is the original shape. What if we reflect over x-axis right here? So we do the same thing, but this time instead of counting the steps toward y-axis, which was the reflection line for my first example, this time my reflection line is x-axis, and that is my horizontal line right here, right? So for each of these vertices, I do the same thing, but this time to x-axis. C is 1, 2, 3 away from the reflection line, which is x-axis. So I do the same thing, 1, 2, 3 right here. And B, 3 steps. So again, 3 steps to the other side. D is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away. So I go all the way down to 6. And A is also 6 away. So I go all the way down to 6. And I'm gonna label it this as A prime, and then B prime, C prime, and D prime. So I know this is my image. I'm going to connect the vertices to have my trapezoid completed. And there we go. I have a mirror image that reflects the original shape over x-axis. And this is again image.